Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Chris DeGuido, and this is my first podcast ever. I am with Different Lens Media, a media group that me and my buddy Abraham have started together. This is a relatively new channel that's going to have different shows on it. And this one specifically is going to be the DeGuido Report. Using my last name I felt was creative enough. The other podcast is going to be with me and Abraham together, and it's going to be called Feeding the Elephant. And we're hoping to have guests and everything. And so we're going to hopefully dive into this whole new world, because I've never done podcasts before. I've never really ran my own news media site before, but essentially we're going to be talking about religious stuff. We're going to be talking about Hollywood. We're going to be diving in the world of anything that we feel like we want to talk about. It doesn't have to be 100% political. It doesn't have to be 100% religious. It doesn't have to be this or that. We want it to be pretty encompassing of all. And if you are new, which obviously you are, because I just stated that we are a new site. So if you come across this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, leave comments. I would love to hear your opinions on different subjects regarding the things that I mentioned earlier. And I just think as a community, we can build a very powerful following, and where voices are heard, where free speech is valued, and that we can have political discourse, religious discourse, just fun discourse, just not intercourse. That was a horrible attempt at a joke. But anyway, so the DeGuido Report tonight, I'm going to be talking about celebrity hypocrisy, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I'm not going to insult anyone's intelligence. We all know that celebrities are hypocrites, okay? It's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing new. We kind of already known this. So I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. I don't have 10 points. I don't have a thesis statement, okay? I don't have, all the extra files digging up dirt on celebrities. I'm having fun tonight. I got my wine. It's a nice Merlot. And we're going to have fun with the DeGuido Report tonight in San Diego, more specifically La Mesa. And this is going to be a regular thing, and I'm excited. I don't care about, being popular or anything. I just hope that we can go over some of these courses, and not courses. This is not a class, but some of these issues and topics together as a community. So like I said, we're going to dive in to celebrity hypocrisy. This is going to be fun. I have 5 celebrities, so I don't want to overwhelm y'all. This video may be a little bit longer, only because that intro, I wanted to describe and introduce myself, my company, and what we're kind of about. And so this video is going to be a little bit longer. So let's jump into it. Celebrity hypocrisy, number 1 on the list, and this isn't ranked by 1 being the most disliked or 5 being the less disliked. It's not anything like that. It's just a list, okay? Not everything is going to have a deep meaning behind it. Although sometimes I may try to be clever, but that's not the case tonight. So, first on the list, we have Matt Damon, okay? Matt Damon. Matt Damon is actually one of my favorite actors, and by no means am I saying boycott these ladies and gentlemen. By no means am I saying don't support these people, okay? I'm just going to point out some hypocrisy, okay? Because I think it's fun, and sometimes I'm hypocritical, and you guys may see that in the future, and I want you to call me out on it. But we got Matt Damon, left-leaning liberal. I think that's pretty obvious. A lot of these celebrities come out in opposition of our president, which we here are in favor of free speech. If you think Donald Trump is in the wrong, by all means, point it out. I am a person that supports the president, but if he's wrong, then he's wrong. But if he's right, then he's right, okay? We just live in that kind of a logical world. So Matt Damon, fall of 2015, made a comment which he got a lot of backlash for. Keep in mind that he's a Democrat liberal, and these guys are always fighting for these rights of like the LGBT community, which is a good thing. and things of this nature. He pours thousands of dollars into the Democratic campaign and candidates and things of this nature. And he, 2015, he made a comment basically saying that people shouldn't know so much about you in the Hollywood realm, in the Hollywood celebrity realm, and which led to his comment of pretty much saying that gay actors should remain in the closet because it's better to remain private. A lot of people spoke out in opposition for it, and he did try to defend himself. I believe he tried to, defend himself on, I think it was on the Ellen show of all shows. And you had people like Ellen Page, who's another great actor, I think, come out and backlash of Matt Damon. And like I said, this is by no means me trying to reach out and say, hey, don't support these people. These people are evil. But like I said, it's just fun to point out stupid stuff. Okay, number 2 on the list, we have Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is so fun to make fun of because she is one of the biggest hypocrites on this list, if not the second biggest hypocrite. So Miley Cyrus came out recently. She's gender queer, pansexual. She's very known for her progressive ideals and values. I'm going to take a sip of wine. She cried literal tears when her precious Hillary lost, which was hilarious. She was, I forgot what late night show. It might have been Jimmy Fallon. She was writing Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton came in on a late night show, and all these celebrities were coming out, and I think it was normal people too. It was just like a mix of women, crying, and it was hilarious. But she appropriates black culture, which is a no-no because she's white, right? She's got all this white privilege thing going on. She's appropriating black culture, which is something you don't do this day and age. In 2013, she stated that she wanted her next album to be more black. Okay, Miley Cyrus, calm down there, Miley. Okay, what exactly do you mean by more black? Do you mean more hip-hop and ghetto? As she, sports like dreads and everything. I'll try to find a picture to kind of put up there. But she's into the quote-unquote ratchet culture is what it's called, twerking. She's very known for that, grinding up against Robert Thicke on that performance of Blurred Lines. She is probably one of the biggest hypocrites of our time. I think she came out recently saying that she was like a genderless, ageless, spiritual being. Look, you can be whoever you want to be in 2017, but I don't understand how you're going to live life like that. I don't see that option on tax documents. I don't see that option when you go renew your driver's license or fill out documents of any kind. Anyway, Miley Cyrus, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3, we have Kelly Osbourne, the classy, just kidding, not classy, Kelly Osbourne. She is known to fight for the rights of the LGBT community. She fights against discrimination, okay? Discrimination. I'm assuming discrimination of all kinds, okay? And including racial discrimination. She came under fire, and I actually remember when this happened. She came under fire because, when Donald Trump talked immigrant policy regarding immigration, right? People, for some reason, think that Donald Trump wants to kick all immigrants out, even though Donald Trump's family is comprised of immigrants. His wife, immigrant. His family background is immigrant. I don't know. I've never heard of any breaking story in the 11 months that he's been here serving as president. Has it been 11 months? I don't even know. He's been president for a while already, almost a year, okay? He got inaugurated in January. It's November, going on December here soon. I have yet to see a groundbreaking story of legal immigrants being deported by ICE, being sent back to their country, okay? None of this has happened. Well, for some reason, left-leaning celebrities, I gotta choose my words carefully because I accept all people on my YouTube channel, free thinkers, free speech advocate here, okay? I want people to be able to feel safe here and talk. But she said, if you kick every Latino out of this country, and this is a quote from Kelly Osbourne, if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to clean your toilet? Donald Trump? Man, did she get backlash from that. You got to be an idiot to put your foot in your mouth that far. Wow. That's just a whole new level of stupid. There's probably a reason why you don't really hear anything about Kelly Osbourne anymore. You don't really hear anything about the Osbourne family anymore, I don't think. Bunch of nobodies now. A lot of these celebrities are a bunch of nobodies. You know, we go to see them act. We laugh at their recycled jokes. And we sit there, we buy their overpriced movie tickets and pay ridiculous amounts for popcorn and candy. And good thing that the movie theater started serving wine and beer, because that's the only way you're going to get through some of these movies nowadays. I'm having fun tonight. I hope you all are having fun tonight. I like the podcast feel. It's not as restricting as making regular videos, because podcasts are just kind of like voicing your opinions and facts. You can voice facts too, obviously. Facts don't care about your feelings. I'm a Ben Shapiro fan. I just don't feel as restricted with podcasts. I could either have a 5-minute podcast, I could have a 1-hour podcast, and guess what? It's still a podcast, okay? So, anyway, rabbit trailing. I'm the king of rabbit trailing, by the way. I probably will rabbit trail a lot in the future, just because my mind runs at 1,000,000 steps per second, especially when I'm having a little bit of wine. I don't get drunk. I think being drunk is stupid, but having a glass of wine to help unwind after a long week, even though it's Tuesday, is always nice to do. Okay. Number 4. Who do we have in number 4 on our list? We have Michael Moore. Michael Moore is this fat, slug-looking guy. I never even heard of Michael Moore, honestly, until like this whole presidential election busted out last year. I never even heard of Michael Moore. Michael Moore is like this foreign entity to me. Okay, he's like he's a movie producer, director, I guess. And I probably have seen one of his movies. I'm not good at remembering who the directors are, who the producers are, and all that jazz. But this guy's an anti-capitalist, but wait for it, capitalist. That's right, guys and gals. Michael Moore is known for making headlines on the internet, on TV, coming out against the president, which, hey, free speech nation, he has every right to come out against who he wants to come out against. And, but he's kind of, he's gross looking, number one. He looks like he doesn't bathe properly. Like he may attempt to bathe, but not properly. Like you could tell, like he'll get out of the shower, but his underarms still probably smell like beef. Oh man. So this guy's anti-capitalist in a nation that's mostly capitalist. So when I say in a nation mostly capitalist, we are not 100% capitalist. Okay, there's some socialist aspect to America that I think it's important to address. When you have a mostly capitalist nation, you think small businesses. You think just business in general, entrepreneurship. We have things like Mac. We have people like Bill Gates and PC and Windows and Android. And then we have iPhone and the whole Steve Jobs cult of weirdness, coming out with a new phone every 2 months, forcing you to buy new chargers. And I can't keep it up. I can't keep up with it all. That's how we benefit from capitalism. People have great ideas. People bring those great ideas to life with hard work, with thousands of dollars, with blood, sweat, and tears. And we as the people in this nation, we benefit from it. And I guess Michael Moore's against that. There's, like I said, there's some socialist aspect to America. I think it's ignorant to refuse that fact. We have public schools. We have things like government, what's the word I'm looking for? Like unemployment, government-sponsored things like unemployment and things of this nature. Those are our socialist ideas, and we still kind of benefit from them, but we're mostly a capitalist nation. Michael Moore goes on record to say that capitalism is evil, and he even, believe he made a documentary on it. He's the documentary type of guy, which is probably why I don't know him. I don't really watch a lot of documentaries, except for the one for them, with that idiot ate McDonald's for about like 3 months straight or something like that. It was pretty entertaining, made me hungry afterward. But he makes this documentary about how big corporations are the tyrants of this nation. They're evil. Okay, they're evil. Well, Michael owns 9 homes and a private plane and is worth $50 million. So it's pretty safe to say that he is in that top 1%. He's a 1%er. He is a 1%er. And he is not only is he a 1%er, he's a 1%er from, he's a product of capitalism. He's a product of capitalism. He's a producer and director. He makes things and sells them to the people, you and I, which we buy into, which pays his rent for his 9 homes. Okay? I don't know. It seems ridiculous to me. It's very hypocritical. Michael Moore, you're a hypocrite. If you probably never come across this video. But it's okay. I don't really expect you to. Take a bath, Michael Moore. Take a bath. I can smell you. I can smell you from here. You smell like money and greed. You smell like Bernie Sanders. Number 5. This is going to be the last one. Number 5 is... Number 5 was interesting to put down because I like number 5. Number 5 is Leonardo DiCaprio. This guy, one of my favorite actors, okay? And this is why I think it's so fun to do these things, because I don't have to necessarily hate these people in order to report on them, excuse me. I don't have to hate these people. I love Leo's movies. I saw The Revenant or something like that. Great movie. Great Gatsby was meh. It was okay. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z didn't exist in the 20s. Titanic is obviously overrated. I don't really care about the Titanic. But then again, I was really little when it came out. I had the double VHS, so I didn't really care. Wolf of Wall Street, okay. Look, at the end of the day, Leonardo DiCaprio is a great actor. Catch Me If You Can. One of my favorite movies of all time, Catch Me If You Can. Phenomenal. Okay, but the guy's a hypocrite, okay? He's an environmentalist. Leonardo's known to be one of those green guys, one of those global warming activists, okay? And the purpose of this isn't to debunk global warming, okay, climate change. I'm not going to do that, although that's an idea for the future, okay? That's something I'm going to have to actually intensely research, because honestly, I'm willing to admit that I don't know much about global warming. I don't know much about climate change, okay? I'm not an expert on these things. I'm an audio engineer, okay? I go to school for audio engineering, so I do my own podcast audio. I do my own videos, okay? I make my own websites. Anything media I can do. I'm a jack of all trades, okay? I'm not Ben Shapiro. I'm not Milo Yiannopoulos. I'm not, okay? I'm having fun with a microphone, okay? I write articles. I mean, I do get political, but I write articles. Okay, look, see, I'm rabbit trailing again. All right, so Leonardo DiCaprio, environmentalist. He advocates for green. He drives a Prius, is what I was told when I was looking this information up. When I was looking up this information to crap on these actors / celebrities. Okay. He campaigns global warming, yet owns a private jet. Come on, dude. That's like, Ugh, that's up there with Michael Moore. Like, I hate capitalism, but I benefit from capitalism. Like, come on, dude. If you hate capitalism so much, sell everything you own, take your money, convert it to whatever North Korea uses as money, and go move to North Korea. Okay. Jeez, man. How do you own a private jet and then preach down to us about global warming? What is that? What even is that? He says, and I quote, "I will fly around the world doing good for the environment." Are you kidding me? Fly around the world and do good. What good are you going to do? One trip from New York to Cali equals several people's total annual carbon emissions. And you're telling me you're going to fly around the world? You're going to kill the world, apparently. Ugh. I don't understand what's going on through these people's heads. That's 5. Matt Damon, speaking out against gay people. Miley Cyrus, culture appropriation. Kelly Osbourne, racist. Generalizing all Latinos as house crew, toilet cleaners. Michael Moore is an anti-capitalist capitalist. Leonardo DiCaprio is a private jet-owning, earth-destroying, global warming activist. That's it, folks. That's it. It wasn't so bad. Like I said, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You can even hit that dislike button. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to hit that dislike button. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I don't want your money, okay? I'm doing this for fun. That's all I got, honestly. This is the very first episode of the DeGuido Report. History was made tonight. History was made. I broke out of my shell. I'm going to do more of these. This is fun. Yeah. So, that's it. Good night, YouTube. I will catch you guys later. And gals later. I don't want to leave out the females. I'm not sexist. Okay? All right. Have a good night.